It was intense to lose that much money in one night. And I'd like close my eyes telling the universe, oh God, please, I just want to be in this place. I land in LA. In the afternoon, everything publicly all over the US needs to be shut down. 2000s is the nightclub decade. My very first party in LA was Memorial Day Sunday 2012, and I was like, let's start LA with a bang. So I was like, I'm gonna throw a dance party at Steve Aoki's nightclub. I lost $8,000 in one night. And bear in mind, this was when I was just starting out. It was intense to lose that much money in one night, and it was just a shell shock. I was like, wow, what just happened? The whole, like, the club was big and beautiful and incredible lighting, and there were like maybe 10 people there, if that. It was unreal. Came back to Portland and I was like, this is amazing. I had this incredible venue and almost nobody showed up. So I started to research and I realized that there was this one club called Zanzibar where everybody talked about it. It was like some kind of a mystery to me at the time. I was like, what is this place? Anybody that I'm asking, like, what's a good place for me? Everybody's like pointing the fingers and saying that place, that place. So I sent an email out to them, multiple emails. I tried to call them, finally got a hold of somebody, and they're like, look, 6-7 months from now, we can give you like a Monday or a Tuesday night. I was like, wow, this is just not gonna work because this club is so much in demand. And I'd like close my eyes and I remember just telling the universe, oh God, please, I just want to be in this place. And I'd forgotten all about it. Just put LA on the back burner. 2016 February, I was gonna go to a 10-day silent meditation course. I lined up my schedule perfectly. I thought I took care of every single thing except for a school thing for which I was going to show up and teach a bunch of kids to dance, and I somehow did not put it in my calendar. And now here I was, I just had 10 days to myself, and from that 10 days came this drive to like go back to California again, and I started looking up venues. And this was 2016, so several years after, you know, I had learned about the mystery of Zanzibar. And then I made contact with this one club called West End Nightclub, and they gave me a last Friday's residency. I was able to align that with another venue in San Diego called Kawa Lounge. Pretty much almost up until COVID, I was doing that. After I went there, I realized that this was that Zanzibar that I so desperately wanted to be at, and I'd forgotten all about it because, like, you know, it was so hard to get into. Flash forward, you know, 4 years later, I had a monthly that was at that same venue from 2016 up until 2019. So I have this like monthly in LA. I get like minimum 250, often 300 to 400 people. It's going great. It's solid. Then I have this party coming up last Friday. 2 days before, the club owner tells me that, hey, we need to move your party to this other spot. I show up to that place and it's got like this tiny speaker. It's like a bar, an entirely different experience. I was like, okay, fine. And then the next month, like a week before, the club owner is like, hey, sorry, we can't do this party. If you want to do parties with me, you got to do it at this other place. So 2019 April, I lose the venue. I finally find a space called Catch One, and I've put in my deposit, everything. I land in LA. In the afternoon, the announcement is made that everything publicly all over the US needs to be shut down. So literally the day that I was supposed to start my first Friday's residency at Catch One in LA was when COVID shut everything down. LA is the closest city I can get to, like Mumbai. The weather is like Mumbai. The people, the energy in the city is like Mumbai. Really, it's the creative vibe. Like, there are so many creators there. Whenever I have thrown events there, I know that it draws a lot of creators to come out. And when there are people there that feel music and dance in a certain way, I think that vibe is totally different. So for me, LA is really special for that reason. And finding that community is just fantastic. There are people that somehow just super resonate with my DJ sets, and they become sort of these like brand ambassadors who are going to go out there in their communities and be like, you got to come out to this person's party. And that's genuinely how I have built out the different series and different scenes that I have. On February 22nd, I'm doing a theme that is really close to my heart. It's something that I started in 2019. It's going to be 2000s video DJ set. It's kind of like literally going back in time to I think the golden age of nightclubs and clubbing, for sure. When I was going out dancing, it was 2000s, and so this is just straight up, it's like this for me is a big throwback because these were songs that were playing when I was not a DJ. I was just somebody who was going out dancing. half of that decade I spent in India and half of that decade I spent as a new student in the US. So some of those songs I have a strong nostalgic factor because I was in India when these movies were released, etc. Some of them I have a strong nostalgic factor because I was new to this country and discovering all the exciting things about here. No matter who comes or how many people come, I'm gonna have the time of my life playing this decade. I'm really excited to see what the creators come up with, what kind of outfits are there. I've had people come dressed as Hrithik Roshan, people come dressed as Shah Rukh Khan from Om Shanti Om. Throwing this party in a really good nightclub with a lot of history. So for many reasons like that, I think this is gonna be a really special night. Hi, this is DJ Prashant. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of my history of coming back to LA over and over again for over a decade. I'm throwing this party February 22nd at Los Lobos. It's free till 11 p.m. because I want you to just come out, have fun, and get a feel for what I do. So wear your finest Y2K outfits and come out and party. Spread the word with your friends and let's get down like it's the 2000s. One more time, February 22nd. I'll see you there.